till I collapse. I'll be moving too fast, got my foot up on the gas, full throttle till I crash. I'm back with a vengeance, you gon' see me end this. I will be ascending, I don't ever slack. I got my eyes on a prize, what I see for my life. I don't float, no I fly, do or die. Cause you gotta do or die, there ain't no compromise. Get ready for a fight.
Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some straight blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. Till I collapse. My energy is unmatched. I don't get tired, no I don't get gas. I'm back, still working to surpass. Everybody getting past, on my way up fast. No slap. So watch out for me now. Everybody in this town will be looking at my crown. I got my knuckles all wrapped, blood drips from the scabs, bloody fists from the jabs. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some straight blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. Till I collapse. I'll be moving too fast, got my foot up on the gas, full throttle till I crash. I'm back with a vengeance, you gon' see me end this. I will be ascending, I don't ever slack. I got my eyes on a prize, what I see for my life. I don't float, no I fly, do or die. Cause you gotta do or die, there ain't no compromise. Get ready for a fight. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some straight blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse. I'll fight till I collapse. Till I collapse. My energy is unmatched. I don't get tired, no I don't get gas. I'm back, still working to surpass. Everybody getting past, on my way up fast. No slap. So watch out for me now. Everybody in this town will be looking at my crown. I got my knuckles all wrapped, blood drips from the scabs, bloody fists from the jabs. Do you wanna see what you're made of? What if there was no one to save us? Would you leave it all on the pavement? Would you dye the ground with some straight blood? I just wanna find out my limits. I'ma put everything in it. I'm in this life to win it, and this is just the beginning. Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? Do you want it bad? I'll fight till I collapse.
BSPN. Well, hello everyone. It's Frank and welcome. We are at Bolton Gymnasium. It is sectional time. The girls, Bolton taking on Wells. This is the sectional quarterfinal game here at Bolton. Thank you for joining us here on BSPN. Let's hope for a good game today. Here is a look at the brackets and where everybody's matching up.
Good evening and welcome to
As
Bolton
we
Central
see
School.
Bolton number one
Girls Varsity
seed.
between the Wells Wildcats and the Bolton Eagles.
And let's get down
At this time, we ask
to
you to please rise
the
as
introductions
we
and the national
sing our
anthem.
anthem. Please remain standing after the anthem as we also sing our alma mater. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare of bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Above Lake George's waters, beautiful and pure, proudly stands our alma mater, stately and secure. Always loyal, always faithful, we will be to you and to thee, our alma mater, Bolton Central School.
All right, that was Teddy and Lydia Phelps with the national anthem and Bolton's alma mater. Now let's go back to the floor for tonight's starting lineups.
And now let's get right to tonight's starting lineups. First for our guests, the Wells Wildcats. Senior number 1, Jocelyn Welch. 8th grader number 2, Sophia Wright. 8th grader number 15, Kara Hunt. Senior number 22, Riley Robb. And senior number 44, Carissa Johnson. The Wildcats are coached by Mrs. Kate Peters and Miss Sierra Zenikin. And now let's meet your Golden Eagles. Senior number 10, J.D. Eagloff. Senior number 11, Manly Kelly. Sophomore number 12, Thea Kennedy. Junior number 18, Hannah Dakin. And sophomore number 22, Ella Hens. The Eagles are coached by Mr. Luke Schmaker and assistant coach Mr. Gary Drake. It is the objective of Bolton Central School, Section 7 and the NBAC to have tonight's game contested in the most sportsmanlike atmosphere possible. We ask you, the fans, to help us reach our objective by conducting yourselves in a sportsmanlike and respectful manner. Thank you very much for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
All right, great introductions there, and you saw the starting lineups for both teams as both teams in their huddles, about to come out of their huddles and onto the floor. Sectionals here at Bolton. Bolton, the number 1 seed. As Bolton with a league record of 14-0, undefeated in the league. Their overall record is 17-2. As we see Jaden Eagleoff in the circle, along with Carissa, as we are underway here at Bolton Gymnasium, quarterfinal round, sectional play. That one, a jump ball right off the bat, and now we'll have the inbounds for the Eagles. As you can see, quick pass from Jaden over to Mary Kelly, and Kelly strikes first. The Eagles up by 2. And here comes Wells with an open shot. No good. Up against the glass, and a rebound by Wells as they're trying to put it back up. And it looks like we got another jump ball. Just underway if you're just joining us here in this sectionals opening round, a quarterfinal round between Bolton and the Wells. Wells trying to jump it up there. That was Carissa Johnson, and it looks like jump ball once again, and the Eagles will have possession. Hens inbound it now over to Thea. Ella Hens, number 22, Thea Kennedy, number 12. Number 18, Hannah Dakin, number 11, Millie Kelly, and number 10, Jaden Eagleoff, the starting 5 for the Eagles. And the starting 5 for Wells is number 1, Jocelyn Welch, number 2, Sophie Wright, number 3, Karen Hunt, number 15, Karen Hunt, number 22, Riley Ralph, and number 44, Carissa Johnson. Wells, as we see a steal from Kelly. Melly puts it in 4-0 Bolton. Wells short-handed. We've had a couple injuries and had to pull up some players, it looks like. A couple of 8th graders out there. And that includes Karen Hunt. And now Bolton with the ball. They only have Wells has only 1 sub. So it's going to be a challenge for them against this very powerful Bolton team. As Jaden almost lops it away and the ball is loose, and now it's out of bounds. And control over to the Eagles. 4-0 right now as we are in the opening quarter. In the sectionals. Winner will move on and advance to the next round, which will be a nice shot from Eagleoff. That's her first points of the game. Jaden, the leading scorer for Bolton, as she averages around 17 points per game. Shot no good for Wells and picked up by Kelly. Kelly over to Eagleoff, and Jaden underneath the basket and connects. Melly and Jaden both 1,000-point scorers. Eagleoff did it last season. Melly Kelly did it this season, earlier on at Indian Lake, Long Lake. Now Wells trying to push up underneath the basket. Carissa scores. And the first points for the Wildcats. Bolton, number 1 in the C. Big 3-pointer from Melly Kelly. That's one of the reasons why they're number 1. And Hannah Dakin will slap out. Puts it out of bounds. And we see some subs for the Eagles. Number 4, senior Haley Lebrecht entering the game. As Wells will have the inbounds. Wells seated number 8. They actually, almost lost it there, but recovered. Wells actually had to play a play-in round a couple of nights ago They played Seton Catholic, and Wells took the win, giving them the right to be here in the quarterfinal round against the #1 team, Bolton. As we see a nice shot right there. That was Jocelyn Welch. Now still, but a travel for Sophie Wright. And given the turnover, and the Eagles now with the ball. 4 minutes and 31 seconds here in the first as Bolton up by, I'm going to say 11-4, but quick inbounds and a basket gives the Eagles out front 13-4, and almost a steal for Kelly. Now the press. Bolton very aggressive with the press this year. Been doing them pretty good as we see Wells trying to go up and under. That's Kara Hunt with a basket. Now Eagleoff looking to make a shot. Rebound by Haley Lebrecht. She tries to put it up. No good. And another jump ball. Carissa and Jaden with the ball. And possession to Bolton. Quick inbounds from Thea to Eagleoff. Eagleoff trying to jump it up, looking for the foul. And once again, another jump ball. This time it will be Wells's possession. And the inbounds almost picked away by Haley Lebrecht. And once again, Wells will have the inbounds. Trying to get over. The long pass did not quite work, and now Bolton will have the inbounds. Well, these two teams did meet earlier on in the season. They met at Wells, where it was Bolton taking the win. 59-34 was the score. As we see a nice pass, an Eagleoff to Kelly, and Kelly connects. Press continues for Bolton. And it's stolen away. Thea Kennedy steals it. Trying to get up to Melee, out of bounds once again. And now the inbounds for Bolton. Bolton, Thea over to Jade, back to Thea, who gets run into, and it looks like a foul, Carissa. So that's the first foul of the game. Thea was shooting. It's going to be a shooting foul. So let's see if Thea can connect. Thea, no problem with the first foul shot. Misses the first, trying to get the rebound was Kelly, and who'd that go off of? It went off of Wells. And Kara Hunt, so Bolton will have inbounds. Underneath their basket, Thea Kennedy looking to inbound it. And finding Jaden, who's wide open. Jaden trying to drive it up and underneath the basket, but gets fouled by Carissa once again. Carissa not happy with that call, and Eagleoff will head to the foul line. Eagleoff for 2. That's Carissa's second foul. And as Jaden makes the first one, Carissa, a senior on this Wells team, not happy about that call. And now Jaden will make her second foul shot. Misses. Carissa trying to get that, but Melee got hands on it too. Another jump ball called. Possession for Bolton now underneath their basket. Sectional quarterfinal round. This is Bolton versus Wells. Bolton number 1 team, Wells number 8. As we see Wells with the steal and pushing it upfield, trying to get to Kara Hunt there. A long pass from Johnson. And a turnover, and Eagles have possession now. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Bolton out front, 17-6. Thea inside to Eagleoff, trying to get the layup, no good. Carissa with the rebound, but Melly Kelly hands on it once again, and another jump ball. Possession to Wells. Just getting it in just in time. Riley now over to Sophie. Back to Riley, and good pressure from Ella Hens. Out of bounds, and the Eagles will have the ball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first. Again, Bolton out front. So far, so good for the Eagles, as Kelly trying to drive it up and under, and makes the basket. 19-6. Press still continuing for Bolton. Krista with the ball, looking back to Riley. Now over to Sophie White in the corner, trying to drive it up. Oh, Thea! She's gonna get slack for that one. She gets the foul. Sophie Wright going to the line. I only mentioned that because we were talking about that before the game. Sophie misses. Thea said she wasn't going to get any fouls, but she obviously got one there, and oh well. Here comes Sophie's second and makes the foul, the second foul shot. And Melly Kelly driving it up and in. Less than 2 minutes now. Bolton now out front, 21-7. As we see Carissa trying to drive it up and in. However, a foul on Carissa. That was a charge. So Carissa in a bit of a foul trouble now. That's her third foul. And this Wells team, as short as their bench is tonight, does not need that. Chris is staying in the game. Good save from LeBrack, but into the hands of Jocelyn Welch. Welch now looking to the corner for Riley. Back to Welch. Welch going for a shot from the 3 line, no good. And LeBrack with the rebound. Here comes Haley. Haley takes a shot, no good. Picked up by Sophie White. Long pass to Carissa underneath the basket, getting around Ella Hens, no good. And again, the rebound by LeBrack. And over to Melly. Melly trying to shoot, no good. Nice save from Kara. Right into Carissa's hands and able to draw the jump ball. Quick subs in for the Eagles. Thea Kennedy back in. Hannah back in for the Eagles. We see Melly Kelly take a seat. Thea inbounding it, looking for somebody. Found LeBrack, now over to Eagleoff, taking a little jumper and makes the basket. Good shot for Jaden with less than a minute now remaining here in the first. Trying to get up and a push. It looks like Thea is going to get her second foul of the game. And Thea not happy about that at all. She's going to come out, and Megan Hall enters the game for the first time tonight. Megan, number 15. as Kara will inbound it for the Wildcats. 40 seconds on the clock. Carissa on the ground, and you might have heard Coach Zimkin calling a timeout, and she does. So the first timeout of the game for Wells, as Bolton out front 23-7 here in this sectionals quarterfinal round game. Here's a look at the brackets once again. We see Bolton and Wells matching up here in this first quarterfinal round. Chazy, Willsboro going to go at it. Schroon Lake Newcomb will be playing Lake Placid, and Boquete Valley versus Crown Point. Winners will advance to the semifinal round. The losers' season will come to an end. And while we have a chance, let's look at the full roster for the Eagles. Everybody here tonight. Once again, Eagle off. Kelly, Kennedy, Dakin, and Hens, the starting five for the Eagles as they come on back out. With 36.9 seconds remaining, Wells will have the ball. And again, Wells with short on players tonight. Only got one substitution. So they're going to be, a lot of these players will be in most of the game, it looks like. So conditioning will be a factor as we go later into this game. And here we go back to the action. And couldn't keep control was Jocelyn. Ella Hens picks it up. Hens finding Hannah Dakin underneath the basket. No good. A rebound and a shot from Megan, and no good. Wells back with the ball. Jocelyn White with control, trying to get over the center line. And a good pass up to Kara. Back to Carissa. Carissa shoots and scores. 8 seconds. Jaden saw the clock. Gonna pass it off to Ella Hens. Looking for a three. No good. And that's the end of the first. And Bolton out front. 23-9.
BSPN.
Well, thanks for joining us here on BSPN tonight for the first sectional game. Quarterfinal round between Bolton and Wells. Once again, we'll move on to the next round. And we'll play either Chazy or Willsboro. That game, the semifinal round, is set for the 24th next week. I believe that's a Tuesday. 6 p.m. start time. And will be played here at Bolton if Bolton wins. So come on out and join us for that. As long as the girls take the win here tonight. So far, so good. Again, once again, for Bolton, as they are out front 23-9, as we are about to start the second quarter. And Wells will have possession. All right. And we're underway here in a second. Krista now with the ball, looking over to Riley. Back to Sophie, takes a shot and scores. Nice shot for Sophie White, the 8th grader. And picked off. Actually, Kelly lost it right there, and Wells back with the ball. Almost picked away by Ella Hens. Still with the ball. That's Jocelyn White, number 1. Trying to get around LeBrecq. Trying to take a shot, actually. No good. Carissa with the rebound. Not quite, as Kelly steals it out. Kelly going up to Ella Hens underneath the basket. Lops up a shot. No good. And Wells with the rebound. And they're trying to pass it up to Carissa. Carissa trying to do a spin move. Now passes it back to Jocelyn. Takes another three-pointer. No good, but a good rebound for Carissa. Johnson and Wells still with the ball. Now passing it around the arc and couldn't quite handle that one. Was Riley out of bounds, and the Eagles will have possession in front of a good crowd here tonight, where schools are out this week. It is winter break. As we see Melly Kelly trying to go up and around, no good. Picked up by Johnson. Down the line is Hunt, but it looks like a foul. And they're going to give it to Kara. So that's Kara's first foul. Bolton will have possession now. Just underway here in the second. Bolton out front, 23 to 11. Shot from Kelly, no good. And we got some substitutions for Bolton. Here comes number 13, sophomore, Katie Morehouse. And number 2, junior, Lydia Phelps. And Lydia with hands on it. Lydia, number 2, sang the national anthem earlier on in this game, along with her brother, Teddy. She's out there now playing basketball. Shot no good right there. Picked up by Morehouse. Morehouse over Eagleoff, trying to drive it in, no good. Kelly takes it back. Now Bolton still with possession. Ella Hedden's trying to go up. A foul on, looks like they're going to call it Jocelyn White. Her first foul of the game. And she'll go to the line. Now Ella Hedden's will take 2. Well, misses the first one. Here comes the second. Oh, in and out there, and picked up by Carissa Johnson. Johnson stuck, passes it over to Hunt. Almost picked away. Well, still with the ball. Now they're driving underneath, slapped away by Ella. And the Wildcats will have the ball from the corner. Good pass to Sophia. Stolen away by Mary Kelly. She's going to go coast to coast. Takes a shot. Makes it in. But Wells answers right back. Not quite. Johnson with the shot. No good. Rebound by Phelps. Over to Kelly. Kelly looking for Morehouse. Good passing from the Eagles. Now Jaden underneath. Backhands it in and scores. Now Johnson with the ball for the Wildcats. Finding Jocelyn Wright. Takes a shot, no good. Picked up by Kara Hunt. Johnson trying to drive it in. No, it's like almost a foul there for Eagleoff, but no call. As Jocelyn takes a shot. Misses, and now Phelps with the ball. Passes it over to Kelly, crossing midcourt. Kelly going to the paint, to the outside to Morehouse. And she stepped out of bounds. So Katie Morehouse, her heel out of bounds. And Wells will have possession. But we got a timeout. Timeout for Bolton. Coach Swiker taking a 30-second timeout. As Bolton still out front. 27-11 is the score. Let's take a look at the roster for the Wildcats. Jocelyn Wright, Sophie Wright, Kara Hunt, Riley Ralph, and Carissa Johnson, the starting 5 for the Wildcats. As once again, we see a lot of players on the roster, but however, missing some players tonight. As looks like they've been plagued by the injury bug. So a lot of work for the ones that are out there right now, as they will have the inbounds. Kara looking to Sophie. Now passing it up the court. Jocelyn looking for Carissa. Good hands for Lydia. Forces a jump ball. And Bolton with possession. Eagleoff, the all-time leading scorer, as we see Melly Kelly taking a shot. Ooh, is that? Melly, get that? Oh. Off of Kelly, it'll be Wells's ball. I was going to say, Eagleoff became the all-time leading scorer for Bolton on the girls' varsity side. Did it earlier on this season in Moriah. She's got over 1,400 points. She's on her way to 1,500. And that one's going out of bounds. Jaden, the senior, will be going to Quinnipiac University. I believe she'll be studying psychology. So good for her. As we see a travel on Wells, and Bolton will have possession now. With 3 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Bolton out front, 29-11. They've been in control all game long in this quarterfinal sectional game at the Bolton Gymnasium. Ella Hens, there it is. 3-point specialist. And finally, she's having trouble lately, the last few games, getting those threes, but able to make one right there. Putting Bolton out front 32-11 now, as we see a substitution. Tia Kennedy back in for the Eagles. Morehouse takes a seat, and Wells will have possession in front of Bolton's bench. Hunt to inbound it. Looking for Johnson. Johnson going up, no good. Quick rebound by Riley, but no good there. And Bolton back with the ball. Kennedy going to Ella Hens from the corner, taking a shot, no good. Fight for control in the middle, and another jump ball. It's going to be Wells' ball with less than 3 minutes now here in the second. And here comes Jocelyn Wright. Hits the brakes, looking for foul in the middle, but stuck and stolen away. Eagleoff underneath. Looks like she got fouled. And she got tripped going all the way on up to the basket. And she'll go for the line for two. And the foul was on Jocelyn Wright. That's her second. Jaden no good on the first foul shot attempt. Let's see if she can make it on the second. No problem on the second foul shot. Now Wells will have the ball. Just past midcourt. Welsh getting double team. She takes a fall. Might have hit her head right there. And she's going to walk it off. It looks like she's going to be all right. Good pressure though for the Eagles with defense. They will have the ball. Jocelyn is all right. She's going to stay in the game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds now here in the second. Bailey Kelly over to Lydia Phelps, trying to take a shot, no good. Rebound by Eagleoff, who forces her way underneath the basket. Trying to go up for a shot once again, no good. And a foul shot, a jump ball once again. And this time it'll be Bolton's ball. Eagleoff, inbounds, gets her own rebounds. There it is. Makes the shot. 35-11, Bolton. Ball on the ground and picked up by Welch. Taking a little jumper off the rim. Picked up by Johnson, no good. Lydia with the rebound. Slapped away. Now Kelly. Gonna go all the way up and under and makes the basket. Nice little shot for Melly Kelly. Kelly over to, Jocelyn over to Johnson. Passes it back to Kara Hunt. And now Wells looking to make a play. Shot for Riley, no good. Ball on the ground, picked up by the Eagles. Thea Kennedy coming through. All the way, takes a shot, no good. Rebound by Eagleoff. Takes another shot, no good. Good defending for Wells, as they were able to hold Bolton off of that possession there. Back with the ball, long pass underneath the basket, stolen away. Eagles with the ball and a foul on Wells. That's Riley Ralph drawing the foul. And Bolton will have possession in front of their bench. That's Riley's first. Minute and 3 seconds now here in the second. Kelly. Hens to Eagleoff from the corner. No good. Rebound by Welch. Jocelyn. Looking to set up a play. Finding Sophie. No good. And Ella Hens with the ball. 35 seconds remaining. Ella Hens takes a shot and scores. 2-pointer for Ella, and now Wells will have possession as we wind down the second period here in this quarterfinal round game. Slapped out by Ella Hens, and Wells will have the ball underneath their basket. .9 seconds remaining as Jocelyn, nice shot. She makes the 3-pointer. 8 seconds now for the Eagles. See if they can get one last shot up. Lydia back to Eagleoff for the 3. Not quite, but a good quarter nonetheless. And Bolton out front at the half, 39-14. All right, folks. Bolton, so far so good in this sectional quarterfinal round game. Stay tuned for the third period, and I'll try to go get some halftime scores, and I'll be right back live here on BSPN. All right, folks, we're at halftime here at Bolton. Bolton out front 39-14 in this sectional quarterfinal round game. So far, so good for the Eagles. And I do have some halftime scores. We'll start off with Wells, Jocelyn Wright with 5, Sophie Wright with 3, Kara Hunt to 2, and Carissa Johnson with 4 points. As Wells on their way back out. Quick rundown for Bolton. Ella Hens with 5 points. Thea Kennedy with the 1 foul shot. Jaden Eagleoff, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points total. But the leading scorer for Bolton so far at the half is Melly Kelly. Let me do my math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Nope, there's more. 21 points so far for Melly Kelly. So good for Melly as we are about to start the third period. All right, Wells will start, and here we go. Underway in the third. Winner moves on to the semifinal round. That will be played next Tuesday, 6 o'clock scheduled start time. The boys are in action as we see a nice pass right there for Jaden. Trying to go around and under, looks like out of bounds. Good pressure from Melly Kelly. Shot from Eagleoff and scores. Now Wells looking to get it. Almost stolen away by Jaden. Slapped away and out of bounds. It's going to be Wells's ball. Jaden touched it last. Jocelyn trying to shoot, no good. She was looking for the foul right there. Picked up by the Eagles and Jaden Eagleoff. Underneath two, Kelly makes a shot, no good. Jocelyn with the ball. Carissa, excuse me, number 44, senior. Got in a bit of a foul trouble early. She's had 3 fouls so far this game. So she's got to be careful the rest of the game. Once again, Wells, the Wildcats, a little bit short on players tonight. And it looks like another jump ball. Bolton will have possession. Shot from Kelly and scores. Melly Kelly, the second leading scorer for Bolton, averages around close to 14 points. And she gets the rebound. And she's going up and in, no good. Picked up by Jaden. Eagleoff for 2. (47-14) here in the third. Once again, quarterfinal round action here at Bolton. The winner will play either Chazy or Willsboro. That'll be again next Tuesday, 6 p.m. start time. Willsboro, Wells looking to inbound it. Welch, all right with the shot, no good. And Hannah hanging on. As Kara forces the jump ball. Wells will have possession underneath their hoop. Will have 8 seconds on the shot clock though, so they gotta get it in quick. They do. They gotta shoot. I don't know if they know time is running out. There it is. Jocelyn saw it right there at the last second. Tries to go for a 3, unable to get it. And here comes substitutions. Haley Lebrecht and Megan Hall back in the game, and Bolton will have possession. With about 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Thank you for joining us here on BSPN. We are live here at Bolton Gymnasium for today's quarterfinal round sectional matchup. The girls' varsity game between Bolton and Wells. Bolton out front all game long. The number 1 seed in the league with a perfect 14-0 record. 16-2 overall. Carissa able to get up and under and make the basket. Bolton looking to keep the season going as another turnover. Wells with the ball. Jocelyn White over to Carissa underneath the basket. Megan Hall with the good defense and stoles it away. Tapped out of bounds by Sophia. It's going to be Bolton's ball. So here comes the Eagles. Kelly, she's got 23 points so far this game. As we see Eagle off, 4-1-4-3, no good. But rebound by Maley Kelly. She's driving it back, up and under. No good there. Carissa with hands on it, but again, Maley Kelly back with the ball. Now looking to Lebrecht. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy with a little jumper off the rim. Picked up by Kelly, trying to shoot, no good. Megan Hall now with the ball. Over to Maley. Bolton trying to set up a play, it looks like. Almost picked off by Sophia. And Bolton will have the ball. Thea will inbound it in front of Bolton's bench. Little jumper for Kelly right at the foul line. Nice shot for Melly. Carissa trying to get up and under, met by a whole bunch of Bolton players, including Lebrecht and Hall. Kelly picks it up over to Eagleoff, lops it in. Good play for the Eagles. 51-16, Bolton in control. Slapped away once again by the Eagles, and here comes the Eagles. Thea over to Lebrecht, and Lebrecht scores her first points of the game. Up and under is Carissa, but a foul. It looks like on Eagleoff. Nope, check that. They're going to give it to Megan. So Megan, that is her first, as we see a substitution for the Eagles. Melly Kelly out of the game momentarily. Ella Hens returning to the game. First shot for Carissa misses. I heard that. Nice job right there for Megan Hall. Getting the rebound. Now Megan back to Eagle off court. 3, no good. And who did that go off of? Sounded like it went off of red. It's going to be Bolton's ball. Jaden coming on out. Good job. That was a funny moment right there. We'll see in the highlights. Jaden was coming out. Gave Coach Schweiker a high five, and one of the officials, Steve, had his hand up. And Jaden almost gave a high five to one of our officials. That was kind of funny. Now Bolton with the ball. And picked off by Krista, not quite. Ella Hens back with the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ella shoots, no good. Rebound by Lydia, trying to take it up, no good. And last touch for Carissa. It's going to be Bolton's ball underneath their hoop. Less than 2 minutes now here in the third. Again, Bolton out front, 53-16. They've been out front all game long. Ella Hens for the long 3, off the mark. Picked up by Haley, over to Lydia, and now a fight for control as Lebrec. And Carissa forces the jumper. Minute 34 on the clock as Bolton will have the possession underneath their hoop once again. Hens will inbound it. Looking for Lebrec to Morehouse. Now to Ella Hens driving up and under. Nice shot for Ella from the foul line. 55-16. Shot by Sophie, no good. Check that was Jocelyn White. And now a little bit of a press for Wells as they force a turnover. Jocelyn misses once again. Now Ella Hens with control. Here she goes all the way coast to coast. Look out, gets fouled hard by Carissa, it looks like. Both players go down, but quickly back on their feet. Seems to be all right. And now Ella Hens going to the line. That's Carissa's 4th foul now of the game. Ella misses. Looks like they're going to keep Carissa in. They only got one other sub tonight. That is the Wells team. As Ella Hens going for her second. Makes the shot, no problem. And a substitution. Here comes Finley Eager, number 5, in for Ella Hens. Finley, sophomore. As we have 45 seconds remaining here in the third. Carissa trying to get that, but loses it. Lebrec coming through. Over to, Katie Morehouse. And another fight for control, another jump ball. Wells will have possession. 32.8 seconds here in the third. Bolton out front by 40 points. They've been in control all game long. Look out there. And that went off of Lebrec. Wells will have the ball with 19.2 seconds remaining. And they still got the shot clock to deal with. That's at 17, about 2 seconds ahead. Shot from Jocelyn, makes it in. 5 seconds. Is Bolton gonna get one off? Katie's gonna shoot it. Over to Lebrec. Didn't get it off in time, although Lebrec with the shot, no good. And that's the end of the third. Bolton again out front, 56-18 as we head to the fourth. Well, that's Jaden Eagleoff. And it was just announced a day or two ago, the Section 7 Class D Division II All-Stars and Jaden Eagleoff for the 4th year in a row, MVP of the league. She's co-MVP this year along with Olivia Hartwell of Schroon Lake Newcomb. But congratulations to Jaden Eagleoff, 4 years in a row as league MVP. That is impressive. Also, congrats to Melly Kelly, made the first team. Ella Hens made the second, and an attaboy to Thea Kennedy. Honorable mentions. All right, we're going to start the 4th period. Looks like Bolton, if they can hang on for another 8 minutes, will move on to the semifinal round game. That will be next Tuesday here at Bolton, 6 p.m. start time. And that would be against either Chazy or Willsboro. Here we go. Bolton inbounding it. LeBrecq over to Megan Hull, who's in the game. Trying to make a shot right there. Carissa with the block. Now Wells with the ball. Ooh, gonna bounce. No good. And Bolton will have possession. Wells had a play-in round. They took on Seton a couple of days ago to earn the right to be here. Bolton, the #1 seed, they haven't played since, what, last week? Boquete Valley, I believe, was their last time the Eagles have played. And yes, that is indeed the case. Played on the 9th, where Bolton took the win that game, 57-49. Getting their undefeated streak in the league, 14-0 in the league, as Morehouse takes a shot. No good. Off the wire, out of bounds, and Wells will have the ball. 17-2 is the overall record for Bolton. And it looks like we'll add another win tonight. With 7 minutes remaining, Bolton looks to be moving on to the semifinal round and keeping their season going. Good pickup from Jocelyn, and a little jumper from the foul line. Makes the shot. Now Katie Morehouse with LeBrecq. LeBrecq, the only senior out there. All the other players are underclassmen. Shot for no good right there. Lydia's going to take a little jumper out of bounds. It's still going to be Bolton's ball. Here comes Thea Kennedy back into the game for Thea. Now they only got 5 seconds on the shot clock. And they will have the ball underneath the basket. Let's see if they can get a quick shot off. Thea from the corner and makes the big 3-pointer. Good pass in. Finding Katie Morehouse right back to right back to Thea. And Thea with the basket. Phelps with the rebound, and here comes Thea. Morehouse back to Kennedy, over to Hull. Hull from the foul line, back to Morehouse. Kennedy going up the middle and makes the shot. Another 2 for Thea. Once again, another turnover, and now Bolton back with the ball. 61-20 is the score. Bolton, they can hang on for another 5 minutes or so. They will be moving on to the next round. As we are in postseason, they are in traffic trying to get around Sophie and Taylor. As Raina Ryan now coming in the game for the Eagles, number 8. As a quick inbounds for Bolton, as Hull trying to shoot, no good, picked up by Carissa. Now Wells looking to get a shot off underneath and connects. That was Sophie Wright. Now a little bit confusion there for the Eagles. It's all right. A lot of these players will be seeing the next few years now, as all of them now are underclassmen on the court. This will be Bolton within the next few years. Shot for Wells, no good. Another shot. Now Carissa trying to get that ball back up and in, no good. Draws the foul. Foul underneath, and it's going to be a shooting. Foul was on number 2, Lydia Phelps. Megan Hall coming out of the game as Ella Hens makes her way back into the game. Carissa misses her first one. See if she can make the second one. This was going to be Carissa's last game, it looks like, as a senior. And misses her second foul shot. Lydia Phelps with the ball. And yeah, no, that's the thing. Getting near the end of the season for a lot of these seniors. This will be the final time they'll be playing high school basketball. So mixed emotions, I'm sure. 5 seconds on the shot clock for Bolton as Morehouse taking a shot. Rebound by Lydia. No good. Picked up by Carissa. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Another shot, no good. Picked up by Ella Hens. Ella, only a sophomore. One of the top players on this team. Ryan trying to take a shot. No good. Out of bounds, and the Wildcats will have possession. Carissa with a basket. Good for her. Well, don't forget, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled to have the boys' game. Bolton, the boys, will be taking on Bouquet Valley in their quarterfinal round game. 6 p.m. scheduled start time. However, keep an eye on the schedules. We got weather, incoming weather, it looks like. So not official yet, but we're not sure if it'll be postponed. Or will they play tomorrow, depending on the weather, obviously. If it does get postponed, from what I'm hearing, the reschedule is going to be on Saturday. It'll be a 6 p.m. start time. That is if it gets postponed tomorrow for the boys' game. But right now, it's still on Friday. 6 p.m. start time, Bolton versus Wells. Meanwhile, the girls, about 2 minutes remaining left in this game. Megan Hall sub back in the game. Ella Hens over to Megan. Megan trying to get a little shot in, no good. Ball ball picked up by Wright. And looks like trying to pass up to Carissa, but a foul on the Eagles. That is going to be on Katie Morehouse. That's her first foul. She's going to come out of the game. Kennedy back in the game. Carissa with the shot right there, no good. Now Ella Hens with possession. Ella trying to drive it up, blocked by Carissa. She's got the ball, looking for a little bit of help. Gets it. Jocelyn, she's thought about driving up, takes a shot instead. And out of bounds off of the Wildcats, and the Eagles will have the ball. Minute 18 left here in this game. Looks like Bolton will secure the win. They will improve to 18-2 overall. As Ella Hens takes a shot from the 3 line, no good. And Bolton will be playing either Willsboro or Chazy. That is coming up next Tuesday, 6 p.m. start time. So stay tuned for that. I do plan on going live for that game, and I do plan on going live for the boys as well. As Finley Eager back in the game with 46 seconds remaining. Wells with possession, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carissa going up, no good. Rebound by Raina Ryan. Raina over to Kennedy, no real pressure now. And almost slapped out, no good. Thea with the ball, stuck for Megan. Back to, trying to get to Eagle off, Thea Kennedy, no good. Out of bounds, and coming in the game for the Wildcats is number 5, Taylor Brown. As the Eagles will have possession. Thea Kennedy just trying to burn a clock, it looks like. Don't want to shoot, but getting all kinds of pressure from Jocelyn White. And a shot clock violation. Lost track of the shot clock violation. Doesn't quite much matter. Bolton is going to win. With 12 seconds left, they will move on to the next round, the semifinal round. As one last shot for Carissa, making the 3. Going back, trying to bring it up. No good. Good effort, though. And that's the game, folks. Bolton will take the win, 61-24. And we'll move on to the next round here in sectionals, the semifinal round. And once again, they will be playing either Willsboro or Chazy. That'll be coming up this coming Tuesday, the 24th at 6 p.m. right here at the Bolton Stadium. Come on out and join us for that at the Bolton Gymnasium. And I do plan on going live for that one as well. Melly Kelly, the leading scorer for tonight's game with 25 points. And congratulations to Bolton. They move on. Wells' season has come to an end. So congratulations to the Eagles once again. And thank you all for joining us here on BSPN tonight. Hope you enjoyed this live broadcast. Appreciate everybody watching. It's Frank, and I'll see you all at the next one. BSPN. Good night, everyone.